Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Puji Astuti Widyaningsi. My NPM is G1B 2018. Right now, I will read some poetry by Robert Frost. So the title is Dust of Snow. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. So that was the poetry by Robert Frost. The title is Dust of Snow. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Let the Light Enter by Francis Allen Watkins Harper. The dying words of good. Light, more light. The shadows deepen in. My life is edible. Throw the windows widely open. Light, more light before I go. Softly let the balmy sunshine play around my dying bed. At the dimly light flame, I with lonely feet must tread. Light, more light, for that its weaving shadows surround my waning sight, and I fain would gaze upon him through a stream of earthly light, not for greater gifts of genius, not for thoughts more brilliantly bright. All the dying poet whispers is a prayer for light, more light. Heeds he not the ghetto laurels fading slowly from sight? All the poet's aspirations centering that prayer for light. Gracious Savior, when life's daydreams melt and vanish for the sight, may our day and lone vision then be blessed with light, more light.
I do not love you except because I love you by M.Pd. I do not love you except because I love you. I go from loving to not loving you, from waiting to not waiting for you. My heart moves from cold and fire. I love you because it's you, the one I love. I hate you deeply, and hating you, bend to you in the measure of my changing love for you. Instead, I do not see you, but love you blindly. Maybe January light will consume my heart with its cruel rays, stealing my key to true calm. In this part of the story, I am the one who dies, the only one, and I will die of love because I love you, because I love you, love in fire and blood.
I'm Okay by Melissa Pace. You know, there's this thing and it happens quite often. This thing where we'll be asked how we are and our automatic responses. I'm okay. Now, sometimes it's true, but other times that I'm okay is covering up the fact that I've had restless nights, breaking moments, worries on top of worries, and I hate to say it. Even suicidal thoughts, but to you, to stranger, a teacher, a classmate, even my mother, I'll say I'm okay. I don't want to be put into this box, into this label, where I'm known as that sad and I don't want to be put into this box, into this label, where I'm known as that sad and depressed person who wants to be around. I will fake a smile if I have to. Love, be as friendly as possible, and act like I know what the hell I'm doing. I don't want to put into this box, into this label, where I'm known as that sad and depressed person who wants to be around. I will fake a smile if I have to. Love, be as friendly as possible, and act like I know what the hell I'm doing, even if I pretend on those really bad days. I'll start to feel like I'm actually okay. You know, faking it until it feels real. It sounds crazy, silly, but we all do it sometimes. I just happen to do it more often than others. Muster up some energy from who knows where and use it in order to function, to keep a conversation going, to feel like I'm not all of place. I feel like my heart beating, my chest moving, and I know that I'm alive. And yet, I'm sad. Because I feel like I'm not meeting this quota that I need to fulfill. I'll meet your eyes and give a friendly wave while inside I feel a horrible wave crushing me down. Shaky hand and sporadic thoughts to remind of all the things I fear, I question, I wonder, I try to avoid. But hey, I'm okay. The sun has come up and has given me another day, so I'll play the part when it's not really there. Look joyful, full of life, look like someone that has the world in their hands. I'm okay, is what I'll say, so no one will see the hurricane that is slowly coming my way.
Dark August by Derek Walcott. So much rain, so much life like this fallen sky of this black August. My sister, the sun, broods in her yellow room and won't come out. Everything goes to hell, the mountain feel like a kettle, rivers overrun, still, she will not rise and turn off the rain. She is in her room, fondling odd things, my palm turning her on. Even if thunder falls like a crash of flakes from the sky, she does not come out. Don't you know I love you when I'm hopeless at fixing the rain, but I'm learning slowly to love the dark days, the steamy hills, the air with gossiping mosquitoes, and to sip the medicine of bitterness. So that when you emerge, my sister, parting the beat of the rain with your forehead of flowers and eyes of forgiveness, all will not be as it was, but it will be true. You see, they will not let me to love as I want, because my sister then, I would have learned to love black days like bright ones, the black rain, the white hills, when once I love only my happiness and you.
To you, I give you the whole me, for I believe that you're my destiny. To you, I offer every bit of my heart, for I believe that you will value it. I want to share my whole life with you. For me, to show that my love is true, I want to hold you in my arms and sing you songs and lullabies. Loving you is what I want to do. Although I know that it can make me blue, 'cause tears in my eyes has nothing to do if I'm with a man that is you.
A Drinking Song by William Butler Yeats. Wine comes in at the mouth, and love comes in at the eye. That's all we shall know for truth, before we grow old and die. I lift the glass to my mouth. I look at you and I sigh. Thank you.
Close your eyes and spread your wings. Make a wish and dream good dreams. Don't ever say you'll never tell, 'cause life is short and very frail. Just be still and take a look. Before you know it, you'll be hooked. Then watch in the blink of an eye. You'll soon realize it was all a lie. Up you look and there they are gone. Why days feel so long? What was once there has disappeared. Now, love is the one thing to fear. Why say go when it was no? You open your eyes only to find what light there was your sign. So close your eyes and spread your wings. Make a good wish and live your dreams. Dreaming by Jonita Anderson.
I Am the People, the Mob by Carl Sandburg. I am the people, the mob, the crowd, the mass. Do you know that all the great work of the world has done through me? I am the working man, the inventor, the maker of the world's food and clothes. I am the audience that witnesses history. The Napoleons come from me, and the Lincolns. They die, and then I send forth more Napoleons and Lincolns. I am the seed ground. I am a prairie that will stand for much plowing. Terrible storm pass over me. I forget. The best of me is sucked out and waste. I forget. Everything but death comes to me and makes me work and give up what I have. And I forget. Sometimes I growl, shake myself and spatter a few red drops for history to remember. Then I forget. When I, the people, learn to remember, when I, the people, use the lessons of yesterday and no longer forget who robbed me last year, who played me for a fool, then there will be no speaker in all the world say the name, the people, with any fleck of a sneer in his voice or any far off smile of derision. The mob, the crowd, the mass will arrive then.
My dear self, I apologize for not putting you first, for putting them first, for making you more dependent on how they saw you for making the world more important than yours, for not allowing myself to forgive you or forgive me. Forgive me for believing you when they said that something was wrong with you. Forgive me for not believing in you. Forgive me for loving you more than loving you. Forgive me for not loving you. Self-Forgiveness by Dewi.
Hurt. I hurt. You hurt. Life hurts, love hurts, alone hurts, death hurts, together hurts. Leaving you hurts. Being with you hurts, being without you hurts. This relationship will be hurt. To stop thinking about you hurts. And the more I love, the more I hurt. But honestly, for you, it's worth getting hurt.
Suciati is a poetry which shows why we should not judge people on the appearance, as it's about our expectation in the final line. The central idea of Richard Corey, wealth and status don't ensure happiness. Let's listen to this poetry together. Richard Corey by Edwin Ellington Robinson. Whenever Richard Corey went downtown, we people on the pavement looked at him. He was a gentleman from soul to crown, clean, favored, and inferiorly slim. And he was always quietly irate, and he was always human when he talked, but still flattered falsies when he said, "Good morning," and he glittered when he walked. And he was rich, yes, richer than a king, and admirably schooled in every grace. In the fine, we thought that he was everything to make us wish that we were in this place. So on, worked, and waited for the light, and went without the meat, and cursed the bread. And Richard Corey, one calm summer night, went home and put a bullet through his head.
My Dad, My Superman by Adam Young. He doesn't fight crime or wear a cave. He doesn't need mines or levitate. But every time I work in safety, is my Superman. Some folk can believe in superhero case. They haven't hit my dad. Dia tidak melawan kejahatan atau mengenakan jubah. Dia tidak membaca pikiran berkembang. Namun tiap dunia membutuhkan pertolongannya. Dia adalah Superman. Banyak orang yang tidak percaya dengan superhero karena mereka belum bertemu dengan ayahku.
A captain, my captain, our silver trip is done. The ship has weird every wreck. The prize we sell is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting. While follow wise the steady kill, the whistle grim and daring. But oh hurt, 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 are the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. A captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle thrills, for you bouquet and ribbons wait, for you the shores a crowding, for they call the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head is some dream that on the deck you have fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arms. He has no pulse, no will. The ship is onshore 7 song. Its fight close and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes with the object won. Exalt, assured, and ring, O bells, but I, with mournful tread, walk the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Thank you.
The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. And sorry, I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, because it was crazy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in lips no step had trodden black. Oh, I keep the first for another day, yet knowing whole way leads on two way. I doubted if I shall ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere age and age hence. Two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.